What is up with the squad? It's such your favorite auntie with Uncle Tennessee's in the building with Mr. Shake My Hand, Poppy Chulo, Rob the Man Media. What's good? Hot takes on a Monday. What's good? We a few minutes behind, but we still right on time. What's up, Rob?
Yeah, what's happening, man? Blessing everybody. Hope everybody having a good lunch, good day so far. You know what I'm saying? All right, listen, we got to come in and rock this thing out. Because your boy got to get on some flights. You know what I'm saying?
Headed on some flights, Rob. Finna be on location, baby.
Yeah, man. Gotta go shake some hands. You know what I'm saying? So we going to be straight.
We finna get it together. Let me see. There we go. What's going on with y'all? Coming in the door, y'all. Hit that like, hit the share. Why? Because they both right there. Five of y'all. Put the share in the chat for us. We talking Gamecocks. Y'all know it's Gamecock Monday. I'm excited. Because last week when we talked to y'all, it was only 9. It was a Gamecock 9. This week it's a Gamecock 10. It's a Gamecock 10, baby. Why? Letitia Amy here, back in the league. I think she signed a regular contract. I think she signed, sealed, delivered for the rest of the season. Amos, what's good? Rob, what you think about that pickup for the Vouch? Let's talk about it. Let's get into the Gamecocks in the WNBA.
She shouldn't have been cut from the get-go, but you understand it's the WNBA, right? You understand how contracts work. But also, what it goes to show you is that they already had the agreement in place with her because they already knew what was going to happen, right? They knew that they was going to lose some players to overseas agreements that they already had set in stone. And so what they did was they played the system, right? We're going to utilize them for the first 7-8 games because we know they're going to be gone for the rest of the season. And then it allowed you to come play the rest of the 30-something plus games, right? Because it's 44 games in the season. We let them play the first 8. You still got 32 to do something with it. So it's perfect. It's perfect marriage what they did. Yeah, it's a risky business.
Risky because somebody else could have picked her up. After that 30 ball she dropped, I thought for sure, like, yo, you don't just leave. You just don't leave that talent just sitting around. You know what I'm saying? Sitting around the league, you know. So I thought somebody would have picked her up by now. So,
but I mean, here's the thing: if they already had an agreement in place, you got to play the game, right? Don't go nowhere else. We already got an agreement in place, and and you know you got a fan base that's going to support you because you see the numbers. They tell you it's already going to support you, right? And so they get rid of 2 to add 1. Hey man,
what they have? 18,000 in that thing when they put that whooping on us.
Yeah.
18,000.
Hey, listen, but I'm here for Golden State, man. Because hey, listen, every other home game, they got the little kids out there running around, getting off, and they always got.
Hey, the energy is fire. Fire.
Golden State game. They always got 1 or 2 kids that got a little on them, and they gonna give you a show. Yeah, they be with it. Like, hey, I've been here before. I done played in front of all these people. So hey, man,
it's a good time out. It's a good time. If you have never been to Chase Center for a game, go. I mean, I made it for a Warrior game. I'm sure I can't wait to get back for a Golden State Valkyries game. But I've been to Chase. I mean, just going to Chase itself is an experience. But yeah, I'm loving what they're doing. They put a whooping on us. That's for sure.
Oh man,
but let's talk about it. You know, people was in the chat yesterday talking about Nafisa Collier as the MVP. That's fine. I hear you. But without, they're 9-0. They're 9-0. And I'm not taking anything away from that, except if y'all go back last night, I did talk about who are the people that they played against. Who are the 9 teams that they beat to have this 9-0 record? It's a little flimsy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's a little flimsy.
Hey, and they also
don't think Asia's not coming. Don't think Asia's not coming. Like, Asia's still like right there. Asia's numbers are still right on line with Nafisa's, with the exception of maybe about 3 more points. But I think Nafisa plays about 2.5 more minutes than Asia. So, but what do you think about what we're seeing around Asia in Las Vegas after this last game?
Just a little frustrated with the lack of effort from the team. Her not being aggressive, right? Because she's trying to get her teammates involved to get them going, so it can unlock her, so she can have more freedom to play on the floor. So the biggest thing right now is everybody's doing the same thing. Coach, you got to figure it out. Becky, you on notice right now. Whether you want to agree or disagree with it, you are on notice right now. I don't know where you want to look at it. Everybody's doing the same thing. We're going to pack the paint and we're going to let y'all shoot threes. Until y'all start making them, we don't respect them. And so guess what? Hey, Asia ain't finna get what she gonna get. Because we're going to pack this thing out. Yeah, we're going to let somebody play one-on-one, but we're going to send double or triple team every time she touches the ball. You got to figure it out. You got to better get the ball into Asia where she can play in space. And right now, that's what they got to figure out. So she's a little frustrated. She's a little annoyed. But one thing about Asia is she's not going to overly press. She's going to always make the right decisions. And right now, she's making the right decision, passing the ball to her teammates. Her teammates got to make shots. They got to come in and do their goddamn job. That's what a real issue is. So.
Yeah, but let's rewind it. Let's rewind it. Yeah, we want the teammates to do their job, but let's rewind it a little bit to Becky. Let's talk Becky a little bit. Let's talk Becky a little bit.
Rewind selector.
Officer T. Davis, what's good? Dr. Ivy Girl, what's happening? Appreciate y'all popping in here, hanging out with us on this lunchtime. Y'all could be anywhere. Y'all right here with us.
Yeah.
Becky said at the presser and said, "I'm not gonna coach effort."
Yeah. If you got to coach effort, sit down. Yeah,
okay, that's fine. That's fine. If effort, so if effort is the problem, then you say you're going to start dealing with people. I'll affect people's minutes. Here's the thing: none of the times that Becky walked away from the press conference, and I was like, "Yeah, Becky finna show us." Have she shown us? That's where I'm at with it. Becky, we took an L. We took that L at the end of last season, and she came. She said at the mic, she said, Las Vegas, it's gonna look a lot different next year." No, it don't. No, it don't look a lot different.
The team
we had the game. Tell me.
Here's the thing about it. It looks a lot different because we got a lot smaller. So it does look a lot different. We got a lot more smaller than what we was last year, right? We supposed to have a better bench this year, but we can't even make shots. So I mean, we getting the same production. So it all looks the same.
I give you that. I guess what I'm seeing is the same type of result from what we got last year. Asia doing most of the work, and then the teams being able to just key on Asia and take us out of games. Us having to fight too hard. Then we saw the presser where Kidley had that breakout. It was like, okay, Kidley looked like she's gonna be able to do something. They was smiling like, yeah, we gonna. I ain't seen no more Kidley than what are we doing? So coming up this next game, I want to see. Walk it like you talking. Who you sitting down? Walk it like you talking. Who you sitting down? Because see who. When you say it's an effort problem, call a name. Who's not giving the effort that you want to see? Who is it?
You know what? Hey, listen. I don't trust none of it until I see you change the starting lineup. When you change the starting lineup,
right?
Then I know you. Listen. What I asked for you change the rotation. You changed the rotation, right? You didn't change to exactly how I wanted to be changed, but you changed it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what the real issue is, right? It ain't just Becky don't notice, but the assistant coaches don't notice too. Because what the hell are y'all doing there?
Let's find out. So here again. Yeah. So what I don't remember, and y'all help me out in the chat too. Help me out in the chat. And Rob, you may know too, but when Becky came in, did she bring her assistants, or did she take over what Bill had there? Meaning Natalie, Nakase,
no, they all came in with Becky. They all
came in with Becky. Okay, so
now
Becky, Becky replaced them, right? Becky just replaced them. Okay.
Yeah. So check this out, sis. This is the first year where she actually had real change on her coaching staff because they've been riding with her. Like for the 2 years they won the championship and the third year they did. They've been riding with Becky. So this is the first year where she actually like, hey, you won't notice. Everybody, because see, what happened was now that everybody gets elevated off your staff, now we get to find out who you really are now.
Right.
Because now this is going to make where if you was really coaching or was the assistants really doing their job and they was covering up a lot of the deficiencies.
I keep asking y'all.
So now that the deficiencies are being, everything, the onions get peeled back. So now you get to find out who people really are. Once you start losing certain, listen, go ask Steve Kerr. Ask Steve Kerr, when you start losing valuable assistants off and y'all try to play this narrative like, it's just going to be it's all fun and games. Okay, you're going to find out because that next year comes, guess what? You can't do nothing. Hey, y'all better go, you better go get them former assistants that you had on that bench to help you get there.
Let's go. Let's talk about it. Is it losing the locker room? Officer T. Davis, I told y'all last year, hands off Jewel, go mamba who.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you this.
Looking like gold plated. Looking gold plated to me right now.
Don't worry about it. If Tyler Marsh get fired in Chicago, he'll be back in Vegas. Don't worry about it. Like, they gonna get someone. And when you talk about Asa Wilson and what she talking about, what she missed, she ain't stupid. She ain't gonna come out and say it, but she missed some assistant coaches because she understood they was putting a real game plan in. And
she may be missing them assistant coaches. I also think she's missing her girls too. I think Asa look around and be like, "Where my girls at?"
Hey, listen. It's only 2 girls she missed. She been on record and she came off line and said she missed Kmart. That's on record.
Yeah, we seen them do the handshake and everything when they just saw each other for sure.
And then Sid, because Sid was just a vibe in the locker room. Those 2 are the only 2 she missed. Everybody else can go, but those 2 she missed.
That's fine. Yeah. Whoever her girls are, she's missing them. Chemistry. Thank you. That's the word right there. We are wasting prime Asia and Jo. What up, Solo Sharon? What you think about this? Some of the film last game, Vouch ignored Jewel Lloyd and clogged the paint, forcing Asia to make contested shots. That's what you were just saying, right? Totally ignored Jewel Lloyd. So I don't know if Jewel is taller than Kelsey Plum, but she's not more threatening. She's not more threatening. You didn't sag up. Listen, I talk all that trash about Kelsey, the offense, Plum.
But you missing it.
But they making a difference. They making a difference.
Here's the thing. Here's the biggest difference, right? With Chelsea Plum, she getting downhill, she putting pressure on the defense, which is gonna make the game easy because she can make a drop off pass, right? With Drew Lloyd has to shoot the ball to create any pressure. If she ain't knocking down shots, then what value does she bring? That's what you gotta ask yourself. If she not knocking down shots, then what the hell is she on the floor for?
Well, what is she on the floor for? Because it's not like she's going to be the prime defender, right? She's not that.
I'm just saying, when you get beat off the dribble by nine threats, like that Golden State game was embarrassing.
Oh, that's why. That's embarrassing.
That
was beyond embarrassing.
You got the 4th best dribbler on the floor blowing past you. Not even like it's a straight line drop to the rim. She didn't hit you with no in and out, make you freeze. She didn't hit you with a crossover. She didn't hit you with no shoulder work. She just went smooth by you, just a clean rip through and just went by you. Oh, no, man, you got to go sit down, dog. You don't have to show me nothing else. Come sit down because you don't want to play today. Come sit down.
What do you think about that? They have not figured out what they're doing defensively. They're allowing way more than they did last year. That's not Kelsey Plum not being there because Kelsey Plum is not a defender. So what is causing that issue? Because it's not Kelsey Plum not being there. What is that problem? That's the one that irritates me the most.
I'll say this. When people throw the ball in the post, Kelsey Plum would dig. And what I mean by dig is she would go out and help out the big, and she would try to steal the ball from a big. She will, slap the hands, do anything that she can, be a pest, right? And just be scrappy. We ain't got nobody trying to be scrappy. Yeah, we ain't got nobody being scrappy. We ain't got nobody being active. Because guess what? As much as Kelsey Plum didn't want to play defense, she created a lot of turnovers because she's just being pissy. That's it. We ain't got nobody on the floor that's just trying to dig in and trying to get down there and help Asia. When they go one-on-one, they ain't nobody. It's just, man, straight up, hey, man, I'm just trying to guard my person so they don't score. It ain't a team collectively on the string. That's what the true, defensively. We ain't on the string.
You know what you just made me think about? With Kelsey, I think it's not, she can't play defense. And it's okay if you don't play defense, but at least be active.
Yeah.
At least be active. Movement. Swipe at something. Do something.
Yeah, you ain't going to.
Eric Higgins, what's going on, fam?
One thing about Plum, when she was with the Aces, you ain't coming across the lane because she going to check you, right? She going to bump you. She going to do what she's supposed to do, right? If somebody come across your face, you're supposed to bump, right? You got to let them know, hey, man, you just didn't come across my face. So, with that being said, when you watch the Aces, people just cut across people's face, ain't no bumping. People just running around, go do whatever they want. Hey, go call your mom, go call your grandma, go stand in the corner, then cut back to the rim. Hey, it's a back door. We still are standing in the same spot that we standing in when the possession started. At least Plum gonna be like, oh no, hell with this. I'm gonna bump you. I'm gonna make my body move. So you have to force you to throw. At least if I'm on the opposite side, I'm gonna be in 2 feet in the paint. So I gotta force you to make this pass all the way across to make the defense move for us everybody to operate. But it's just simple stuff, man. What it comes down to is people ain't watching film. It's just that simple.
What do you think about changing Jewel for Nye on the floor? You don't lose anything on defense, right?
I mean, shit, Nye been a little bit more active than Jewel, so why not?
And I mean, she's a little bit taller than Jewel.
So, I mean, when
now,
you
I know
look
we
at
had
the
talked
grand
before
scheme of
about
things,
you had talked before about having Jo play with that second unit, right?
yeah.
So you leave Jo out there, and then you're bringing Jewel Lloyd off the bench with that second unit. What do you think about that?
I'm fine with that, but here's the problem. If Jo ain't active, you can just go ahead and cancel the lineup. It don't matter. Jo has to be active. Like, if Jo don't come out the game active, we already lost the game. I don't give a damn what Chelsea do, what Asia do. If Jo don't come out active, we lost the game. Because she's the X factor. She's the key to make everything go. If she ain't active, you can call it Christmas.
Do you think Jo's not happy in Vegas?
I think that times she's happy and sometimes she's not. I think she's more frustrated this year because she don't know what the true plan is. She don't know what the game plan is. When you look at Jack, when I look at Jackie, I'll be out there, and this is just me looking at her. I'll be like, man, she's disinterested. She disinterested in playing basketball. And the reason why I said it is, shit, 1 minute you want to put the ball in it, hey, go to work. Next minute you want to take the ball out, she might not touch the ball. You might just tell her to go stand in the corner. Like, notice when it's patterns. I see when the patterns come in, right? When Evans come in, guess what they do? JL go to the corner. She might not touch the ball for 4 or 5 possessions. Now, by the time she touches the ball, it's like, man, shit, what you want me to do with it? You ain't need me all this time? What you want me to do with it, right? Instead of saying, you know what, hell with this. We going to start the ball, and when Jackie's hand, we're going to run action with her and Gray, and then allow Asia to play off their action. So, hey, Jackie, you know what? Start the game off. We're gonna run a dribble handoff to Chelsea, right? Well, Chelsea's gonna come off a ball screen with Asia, which now affects the defense to move side to side, which allows the floor to be open for Jackie to slash, to cut, to dive, to get the quick, easy baskets. But it also allows Asia to play with space and freedom where everybody's not synced onto her. We don't move the defense enough to allow Asia to be effective. The ball doesn't move side to side. It sticks on one side, and then we try to say, hey, you're going to make a play out of this when it's 3 people, you know what I'm saying, locked up on her. Move the ball side to side, get the defense moving around, makes offense easier. Simple. But Jackie's frustrated, for sure. I don't think
is that a coaching issue?
Mm-hmm. It's more of a player issue than it is a coaching issue. I just don't think she's comfortable with the players that's out there. Now, I think, because my thing of it is, I think everybody respects Evans, but I don't think everybody likes playing with Evans.
Hey, I made an announcement yesterday, and you know that it was directed at you. Don't come in the chat and tell us what you know if you can't tell us why you know it. If you know something that you can't tell us how you know it, just keep it to yourself. Just keep it to yourself. But for you to step into the chat and speak on what somebody's psychological situation is or what somebody's mental situation is and tell us that you know without being able to share how you know, just keep it to yourself. You shouldn't be speaking on their mental or psychological. Anyway, it don't sound like if you can't tell us how you know. So just keep that bit of information to yourself. There's no reason for you to even share that. Please don't come in here to get your stroke. To get your day strokes. I'm over the bullshit keystrokes and the comments. If you cannot, don't come in here and speak on these people psychological, they mental. That's irresponsible. If you cannot tell us why, if you can't tell us why with facts, where you can back it up with facts, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. That's disingenuous. You don't know that Jewel Lloyd's situation is because of Skylar Diggins. Put a receipt in the comments. Otherwise, keep it to yourself. And I mean that. I mean that. That's just irresponsible. If you can speak on it and you can share a receipt of why it's that, do that. If you can't, keep that to yourself. Mental health is real. Don't play around with that. My bad. Go ahead, Rob.
Oh, you good? You good? I mean, it's just one of the, man. You don't know what people going through, man, in life. You know what I'm saying?
You don't.
And so to even take it to that realm with Drew Lloyd, something could be going on with you. We don't know. That ain't none of our business. To be honest with you, it ain't.
And if you know, and you in here talking about it, then you should know. Then you should know.
Yeah. So it's just what it is. That's what I'm gonna lead to. Like, either somebody is going through something, like that's between them and the organization. They got to figure that out, right? If she is going through something, then you need to just sit her ass down and let her figure it out until she's ready to play, until she's ready to hoop, right? You don't sacrifice that.
Or be responsible in the chat and say, in my opinion, or I think, but I know, miss me with that. That type of stuff will have you just out my chat. And you show up here every day just typing, bro. Like, yo, you show up here all the time typing, bro. Period. But, like, I'm tired of that.
But to get back to the whole situation.
Let me shake my shoulders one time. There we go. That'd get us back on track. But for real, man, be responsible with your comments. I'm calling that. William Boys, thank you so much, fam. Appreciate the support. Let's go. My bad. Let's go, right?
Nah, man, it's everybody wants stuff fluff. Everybody wants stuff microwave, right? And I told people, man, you got to give this team time with the Aces this year because of this year has been more. This is gonna be the most difficult year Becky's gonna go through as a coach. It's gonna get easier next year. This is gonna be the most difficult task that Becky's gonna go through as a coach. You got brand new assistants that you ain't never worked with before. Majority on your bench. You trying to figure out how to work with them and what they bring to the table. Because guess what? Becky's been so used to having the same system being ran every year. This is the first time she really had to change her system. They don't even run the same offensive sets they ran in previous years. So, due to the fact of the assistant coaches have changed. The player development has changed.
Let me see. All this option talk is weird. As a ball player and coach, you got 5 options on the floor at any given moment in a play. Everybody is the option. And what's this? Gennaro? What did I miss something with that one? The Aces only traded one player, which is Kelsey Plum. That's not the only thing that happened in the Aces organization, though. He just gave you 7 other things that happened, seem like. Assistants left, some new assistants came in, new system.
Kelsey Plum is not the only person that left. That's why I didn't even want to answer that question, because it ain't even the only person that left. Like, what are we doing?
Oh, yeah. RG Davis, we appreciate the support, fam. Yeah, we just, if this a fact, drop the receipt. Otherwise, say it's your opinion. We can talk opinions. That's barbershop talk. That's not a problem. But respectfully, like, people come and they look at this brand, Man Media and Cess Talk Sports, and they say, yo, I heard that there. And then they go out in the world and they push that out. So if they in here and we say, yo, if we keep it at this is an opinion and these is facts, then we can move like that. But please, if you got the receipt, drop it. Otherwise, say it's your opinion. That's fine. Who gets the ball is determined by how the defense is playing. Chemistry is a lot. Who are you? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay, come on. I see the coach breaking his head. Don't forget the GM stuff Becky need to deal with no GM. Yeah, no GM. You got the Hamby case still going on. It's a lot of stuff that's going on in Las Vegas. Besides just Kelsey left.
Man, we don't.
What up, MJ Lover? What's happening?
All they know is Kelsey left. That's it. They don't know nothing else about nothing what's going on, but just Kelsey left.
Kate Martin gone too, ain't she? Kate Martin gone. You just said Sid gone. You said KB still there. Gustafson is hurt. Brought in Parker Tyus, but she pregnant. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that happened.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of stuff that happened.
I listen, man. It's Sid Colson and Kate Martin the difference. They're not, but you gotta understand. You're talking about a goddamn locker room.
You're talking about chemistry, and then you're also talking about Asia's level of comfort.
Yeah, you're talking about people that brought energy to the locker room to have everybody comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does pay to have good locker room teammates. It does. That does. You know, when you win championships, somebody keeping the locker room in order, right? Somebody's bringing the vibe. Somebody's doing something that it ain't even playing that you don't even recognize that ain't even going on. But I'm gonna leave that alone because
let me say this too. And I didn't play sports. I didn't play sports at the level that you played at. I didn't play at the college level. But even at the high school level, I didn't even win a championship. But when I won a game, like, I know I went into battle with them. we came out of battle together winners. When I look around, I want to see some of them. When I'm going into battle, Asia looking around like, I don't know. Okay, we're going to see. Like, you got to still build that. We talked about Gustafsson coming back. We talked about Parker Tyus coming back. Do you still feel like them getting back on the floor makes a big difference for what Las Vegas looks like?
It makes a huge difference because
I know it for sure. It brings back size. It brings back the size that you were talking about. Like we're missing in the size, right? So it brings that back.
Everybody's a third on the floor now. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing 4-on-5. That's the biggest thing right now. Majority of the time we're playing 3-on-5, 4-on-5. That's what we're playing. Majority of the time, whether people agree or disagree, that's what we're playing, right? You could think that you put 5 people out there, 5 people an option. It ain't the case, because really, in true reality, how many people can go get their own shot on the floor? When we run a lineup out there, right? Ray can go get our own shot. J.O. can get our own shot. And Asia, right? That's 3. We talking about starting lineup. They go get their own shot right now. Drew Lloyd's struggling to go get her own shot right now. And then you got
Drew Lloyd. No, bro, keep it honest. Drew Lloyd is struggling to get the shot you give her.
All right, so
keep it a buck.
So all right, so what I say? That's 3-on-5, right?
Yeah.
Listen, when everybody else on the other side can go score and go get buckets, like just, if you go look at the Golden State, right? Everybody in the starting lineup scored, right? And scored with ease.
I believe they all scored a double figure. Shit.
So we played 3-on-5 for the entire game. Then, like, it makes sense. So then, if you take one of them off the floor, so check this out: you take one of them off the floor, right? Even if you put 9 in that situation, we still playing 3-on-5, offensive wise.
But here's the thing, though. I would at least look. Come on, man. Throw a Crystal Bradford out there. Throw a Tiffany Mitchell out there. Throw some. Let's try to get to 5-on-5, 4-on-5, something. Let's find a balance. But I want you to answer this question: do you believe the Asia Page and Angel Reese organizations are being sabotaged? So that would be Aces, Dallas, Chicago. Are they being sabotaged right now?
I think people are upset with the Aces because they're getting extra money. I think that's more of what's coming on to the Aces more than anything else, right? Because you keep seeing the Aces keep getting this $100K. And now they're getting this $100K and they ain't delivering the goods. So now people starting to get frustrated. Now, Chicago being sabotaged. I don't care what you're talking about there. They getting sabotaged. Dallas getting sabotaged. Like, those...
There's no. I think there's mismanagement going on. I think there's some mismanagement going on in Las Vegas, and I just think that there's no adults in charge in Dallas or Chicago.
Yeah.
I just think we're mismanaging time. We're mismanaging players. And I think that
it's bad for the W.
Yeah, it's bad for the W, but I also feel like for the Aces, it's like at the end of the day, are y'all getting ready to scapegoat Becky?
Mm-hmm. So check this out, right? Y'all gonna mess around, and y'all might not have a team next year. You keep playing, you gonna mess around and not have a team next year.
I mean, it's a lot of people on 1-year deals, but I'm looking at it, it's like, well, you didn't give her a GM. This is kind of until everybody gets healthy, and then it's like it seems like it's just a lot that on Becky's plate. Because is Becky doing half the GM duties? Are they sharing in that, and then she's bringing along 2 new assistants? I don't know. We gonna see.
All right. So check this out. I see y'all saying that Golden State is 3-5 and all this. Hey man, go check who Golden State played and go check who a lot of these teams played. Golden State didn't actually play the top dogs in the league. They ain't just played anybody. They played some of the top dogs in the league. They played New York. They played like they didn't already been scraped up and had some scars. You know what I'm saying? Onto the season. Guess what? They got a team full of veterans, so you can't just come in there and think that it's gonna be guns and roses, because they're gonna come in there and smoke you off the floor. If you come in there thinking everything's sweet, and I said this before the game even started, if you come in there playing with them, you think everything's sweet, you're gonna get ran off the floor in Golden State. They just who they are. They got a bunch of veterans. That's it. A bunch of veterans that understand their role.
Yeah. Nicole, I don't even think it was just you that said it either. And so, are we supposed to cry for the Aces? Everybody got something going on behind the W. What is your point? What's your point? I believe that we listed off what was going on at the Aces in response to a comment that said the only thing that was going on in Las Vegas was that Kelsey Plum left. So he listed all of the things that were going on with the Aces. Well, help me understand your comment. I don't get it. Where you coming from?
Here's why. Right? It's the winning fatigue, right? People try to say the Aces wins, right? So a lot of people enjoying this, right? So when you talk about crying, nobody crying for the Aces. What we tell you is we give you an opinion about what we're seeing. That's it.
That's yeah. No, what we here talking about is the work that we got to do as Aces fans. What is the work that we see that we have to do based on what's there?
That's all.
The
good. So the good thing is, man, I like that we struggling, right? I don't want us to come out thinking everything's sweet. We on this big run. Because guess what? At the end of the season, it's all going to come to a fade. So, hey, listen, I'd rather us build the season up, like I said from the get-go, and we start peaking at the end of the season on a run to the championship. That's what I want us to do, right? When you start getting out front running, like some of y'all quote-unquote teams that y'all really watch, how they out here front running, guess what's going to happen? That plane going to crash at the end, and they ain't going to win. Then you're going to be upset with yourself. So, it's all cool.
So, here's the thing. Do I feel like we can figure this out? Absolutely. What am I irritated about is that I don't feel like everybody came back on the same page. I don't feel like everybody came back locked in, ready to go on the same level. Right? I feel like folks came back like, sometimes you, sometimes me. Some people showed up ready to go, and some people showed up like it's Vegas, baby. And people still too comfortable. People are still too comfortable in Las Vegas for me. So me, I wanted to see people really locked in. I wanted to see some of the amenities, you know what I'm saying, stripped away till you earn them back. Let's get back to basics. That I was expecting us to have like that Rocky 3 moment, like where we just go out in the woods and we chopping trees and doing all the basic shit just to get back to who we were. I ain't seeing that. That's where I'm at.
Man, listen, the most irritating thing so far to me has been Becky Hammond. That's been the most irritating thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, hey, Becky.
Morale.
Listen. I like Becky as a coach, but Lord Jesus, I don't know what's going on. Whatever's going on, we gotta get this fixed out because you ain't even remotely trying to do the things that you should be doing as a coach. But it's easy to put the blame on the coach, right? But at some point, it's something truly going on because when you come out and majority of the team playing with no effort, and then on top of that, you ain't really doing no yelling, no screaming, and you just accepting it, that's why I got a real issue with.
I told y'all. Tell me your favorite Becky coached the shit out of that game moment. Tell me. Becky Hammond is looking a lot like Steve Kerr, looking more like Steve Kerr, less like Greg Popovich, and they both come from his tree. But Steve has some time with Greg. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck. They both walked into situations that was pretty much built that just needed a tweak. After that tweak, they was able to go on a run. But when everybody caught up, what is the next tweak? What is the Becky Hammond special sauce that you're gonna put on the Greg Popovich foundation that you got that makes you her?
Know what it come back to what you said, right? They got too comfortable because they was winning championships. They never thought about improving the team. But what you got to realize is people every year are trying to catch you. They're not even trying to catch you. All they're trying to do is be able to match up with you. And once they understand that they can match up with you and beat you, now they become the thing. Now you got to make adjustments. How do you match up to New York? Right? I don't think it's necessarily matching up to Minnesota because Minnesota didn't win. So you're not worried about Minnesota. You're worried about how do you match up to New York, and we didn't do anything to match up to New York.
Is Asia the leader in Vegas?
Hell yeah, she's the leader in Vegas. No, I take that back. She's quote unquote should be the leader, but Chelsea Gray's the leader, and
is that a problem?
That's not a problem to me. I don't necessarily
think. Does Vegas have a leader?
I don't necessarily think your best player needs to be a leader. Like, that's just me personally.
No. We've had that conversation. Yeah, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be that. I was asking, is Asia the leader? You said Chelsea's the leader.
Yeah, do they listen to Chelsea? The leader to me. They do. They do.
You feel like they listen to Chelsea? Okay, so it's not a leadership problem.
But also, Chelsea doesn't trust a lot of players. You could tell by the way she's playing right now that she's not trusting her teammates. So, like I said, there's obviously something going on that we don't know, But it's okay. I'll find out the truth. You know me. I'll find out the truth. But even when I do find out the truth, I might not say nothing. But there's some things going on. You could tell.
So I'm looking forward to getting the kind of Becky we had from last year's, where she was almost getting ejected from games for being pissed off and angry. Is Becky too comfortable? Is Becky the one that's too comfortable in Las Vegas? I done put 2 of these things in here in 3 years. 2 of these things in here in 4 years? Is Becky too comfortable?
Nah, I'm not gonna say too comfortable.
Is Becky like, oh man, we'll tweak it, we get it back?
I'm not gonna say she's too comfortable. What I'm gonna tell you is, I just had the word of my. I just had the word. I really was thinking about that as you were saying this. She's taking everything for granted right now. That's what I say. The word is granted, right? She's taking everything for granted because, hey, I got Asia, I got Jo, I got Gray. As long as I got those 3 players, we got a chance, and that's what she's living off of. And not understanding how that 4th person could be so much value, right? You could get away with keeping you can get away with keeping Kia Stokes on the floor because you had Plum there, because Plum can cover up offensive-wise for the lack of talent that Kia Stokes had. Now that you don't have that, and you only got 3 of them, now you're on notice, and you took everything for all the years. You took everything for granted, and all this player development that you were talking about that was going on that wasn't really going on. Now you starting to see what it really is, because how y'all quote unquote say, "Hey man, Tyler, he developing players." Man, what? He ain't developing nobody on that goddamn bench. Because if he did, they have some bench players.
Can a coach be too comfortable? She's not on the court. Absolutely, she can be too comfortable. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. She can be too comfortable. She can be too comfortable by not calling players out, not holding players accountable, not holding her assistants accountable, not making sure that her assistants is bringing the scout like they supposed to. Yeah, she can be too comfortable. Absolutely, she can be too comfortable. Especially in a situation like Becky, where you hold a whole lot of the power because you're the coach and 50% of the GM, you and Nikki Fargas, and 50% of the scouting, because you was the one running around. You was the one running around this summer, taking it, doing the recruiting and the scouting. Did she really look at her team and say, yo, when you say can they be too comfortable? When you look at the squad and you say, man, Kirsten Bell is still on the team. What is she giving Becky in 4 years? Why is she still there? Is she too comfortable? When you look at the roster and you say, damn, Kia Stokes, you still standing around here? You still sitting around here just rebounding, not scoring? The coach ain't holding you accountable? Ain't called your ass out yet? What's going on? Hell yeah, a coach can be too comfortable. Absolutely.
Hey, listen, I'm saying she's taking everything for granted, and here's why, right?
Mm-hmm.
Becky's been able to just show up to the arenas and didn't have to do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Guess why? Because my assistants did everything for me. All I gotta do is come in here and say my couple words, and I still have a voice, right? Becky's having to do way more talking than she's had to do in the past. This is why it's eating her up inside so much this season. Because now I gotta do all the talking. Because my assistant coaches ain't doing their goddamn job in practice. If they were doing their job in practice, we wouldn't even be in this situation. Somebody would come up and say, "Hey, Becky, I think about this logically, right? When you seen Becky in the past, you go to her any game tape. She talked to her coaching staff a lot. They're like, hey, coach, they ain't doing that. Hey, let's go make this adjustment. When you see her, when you look at her this year, she don't really talk to her staff like that. She'll stand up, she'll stand at the scorer's table, she'll slap her thing. Ain't nobody walking up to Becky and say, hey, Becky, hey, put Crystal in. Hey, make some adjustments, do this. There's nobody. Everybody's content on what's going on.
You don't see Becky going. She don't go chew her gum or nothing. She ain't doing none of that no more. None of that.
Hey, listen, she ain't even wearing her same outfit she used to wear. So you know
sometimes she don't even show up with the bluety. Yeah, Becky. I don't know. And then somebody said maybe Becky's not happy in Vegas. I don't know. It's a lot of players that I feel like are not playing with a lot of the joy that they played with last season. This season, I don't know what that is. They aren't talking about that. K Bell. Here's my thought on K Bell. K Bell has to know where the bodies are buried. Whatever happened with the Hamby thing and all of that, it has to be that K Bell knows the secrets, and you just get your money till it's over. That's my opinion. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. She don't have to do nothing but get the direct deposit.
I know what's
The
crazy.
coach's actions speak louder than calling someone out. Coach's actions speak louder. So call someone. I don't know.
You know what's crazy is
a lot of Becky's success is down to her or more because of the team she walked into. The team she walked into.
No, here's the difference. Becky had great assistants around her. That's why everything looked so nice. Now that you don't got the same but the other part of ones that, around you.
But the other part of that though, Rob, is let's keep it a buck. Yeah, she had some assistants to look nice, but at the same time, when you had a young Asia coming in, think about Asia 4 years ago, right? Think about J.O. Think about the team that she walked into coming off of coming with that Bill Laimbeer attitude. All Becky had to do was walk in there and cut the 3 zone. Because Bill wasn't letting the 3 fly, right? Wasn't no tape out on Vegas like that. They won 2 championships like that. Then the tape got out. What adjustments has she made since then?
She hasn't. She didn't have to. That's the thing about it. You got so complacent.
But that's my problem. That's my problem.
Score 90. Like that.
That's my problem with Becky. That's my problem with Becky. Every day, Dawn's trying to do something different. I always got to be 2 steps ahead of where you at. When y'all catching up with me trying to get a 6'7" big, I'm going small if it to show you how I'm finna win without a 6'7" big, because there ain't a lot of 6'7s out there. So Becky, what was your plan? You had 4 years to figure out where your team was heading. Where they heading? What big player has she brought in since she been there? That wasn't there already.
Candace Parker, that's it.
Candace was at the end of her career. What was your plan? Candace was old. Candace could only be a bridge to whatever your future was going to be. So what was your plan? No. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, come on, y'all.
But you got to look at, when they fired the GM, you already knew what time it was. You already knew, right? You can't. So they ain't had no damn GM for almost damn near 2 years now. This is why you get the results you get.
Yeah. What is the plan?
So, y'all got caught off guard. Candace retired on you. You should have seen it coming anyway. But you didn't even go out to try to strengthen if something happened like that. But actually, I'll take that back. You actually brought in a solid player, but you didn't even play it. You didn't even give an opportunity.
There we go.
Queen Elbow could have gave you some solid minutes. You can't tell me that Queen Elbow can't do better than what Kid Stokes is right now. You can't tell me that.
I wanted to see the young lady from Mississippi State. What's her name? Jessica Carter. I wanted to see her on the floor. Yeah, pretty ugly. I'm with you. I said Becky looked like Steve Kerr. They both came from Popovich's tree. Where's the international scouting for Vegas?
You guys said for a lot of WNBA teams though. A lot of them don't do that, which is stupid, right? But I think
we get that she has to work with what she has, but is she even working with that the best that she can?
Becky been on tour all season, right? Talking, doing all this, doing all. Man,
we seen her at South Carolina. We seen her at AU. We seen her at Unrivaled. She was everywhere. Everywhere it was basketball, Becky was there. Yeah, hell yeah. AAU, yes, hell yeah.
Hey man, listen. Now it's time to put your boots on the ground, right? You've been had your boots kicked up.
Get your fans out. Get your fan out.
Hey, listen. It's
boots
time to put your boots.
Time, baby.
Time to put your boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying, and get back to it. There's some adjustment that needs to be played. But like I said, I feel like the Ace is trying to play the long-term game right now. They're trying to work on, man, let's just get healthy, right? We'll figure this all out when we're healthy. But you're moving about it the wrong way, because at the end of the day, here's the problem what you run to once you do get healthy. Somebody going to be at the rotation. You got to figure out who's going to be at the rotation. One of these guards got to come out the rotation for you to be successful. Who's going to be that guard? And are they willing to say, hey, and be comfortable with, hey, I'm out the rotation? That's where your real issue going to come. And they trying to figure out, they trying to play too many guards. They don't need to be on the floor at the same time, playing with each other. Well, you know,
we weren't supposed to turn this into the.
I'm gonna get some answers.
We weren't supposed to turn this to the Vegas show.
But I'm gonna get some answers. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get some answers. It's coming soon. Don't worry about it.
Let's talk about some of these other Gamecocks. It's in the W. Aaliyah Boston. Woo. Carrying quiet, carrying heavy, boy. Woo. Aaliyah don't talk much, man. Her game loud though.
When she's not in foul trouble.
No, hell no. When she's not in foul trouble, she playing like she's still in the SEC tournament.
Because one thing about it, man, these refs been making sure she in foul trouble every goddamn game. Right? Come on, dog.
But it's been easier for them to key in on her without Caitlin on the floor. It seemed like
it ain't been easier. They just not running the
but
same. They're not running the same system. I mean, the same sets they run with Caitlin Clark in the game. That's the difference. And then
yeah,
also,
but plus Sid don't
here's
look that great in Indiana. I ain't gonna hold you.
well, first of all, you're asking her to do something that she ain't even comfortable with doing, and you're telling her to dribble the ball more than she's ever did in the WNBA. So let's start there first, right? Before we can get anything started. You're asking her to dribble the ball more than she's ever dribbled in her life in the WNBA. These are the most minutes she's ever played. Like, what we doing, right? So let's start there. Two, you got a lot of players that's going in pick and roll situations that ain't even comfortable in pick and roll. So we're trying to put somebody in a pick and roll situation. This is why Aaliyah Boston gets into a foul trouble a lot, because of when they come off a pick and roll, they're coming off too early where she's not even able to set her body. So now it becomes an offensive foul because, hey, her leg is wider than her shoulders are because you wouldn't allow her to get set. Like, you could keep Aaliyah Boston out of foul trouble, but they don't understand, pick and roll. Their guards don't understand pick and roll because they don't have a lot of guards that are pick and roll guards that understand angles and how to utilize a big and pick and roll situation. That's the reason why Aaliyah Boston hasn't been successful without CC on the floor. That's it.
I mean, I ain't gonna say she ain't been successful without CC on the floor. She just hasn't. They've been able to key in on her, so it looked like to me her numbers are down a little bit to me. But I'm loving what Aaliyah's doing. She's taking on a bigger role. Aaliyah is. For everybody who kept saying is Aaliyah in shape, if you didn't see her walk into the game this weekend, go look. Aaliyah, I don't think Aaliyah Boston got 1% body fat right now. I ain't gonna hold you. Pick and roll is basketball 101. Yeah. Oh, Austin T. Davis, we feeling cocky. Yeah,
No.
which I don't understand. I wish that when y'all came here to talk basketball, y'all understood basketball. I wish that you could understand how a player could look good in one system and not good in another system. How a player's skill set could look really good with with the players around them and not fit with another team that they go with. I wish that people understood basketball like that. Who wins in a series, Fever or Aces? Healthy Aces team
A healthy
probably would
Aces
take the
team.
Aces.
The healthy Aces
Yeah,
team
I'll
is not
take.
even. You're not even
I'm
going.
taking
It's not going to
Aces.
be a series. It's going to be Aces easy. Like, come on, man.
No, Janera, Sid does not have the same energy that she had last season. Indiana's a different place to be in, though, too. Do the future Ari McDonald after everybody gets back? They can't. She came on a what is it, hardship contract? She has to go. Erica Wheeler looking like she can still hoop, like I told y'all last season. I like Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler hooping. Erica Wheeler having a good goddamn time in Seattle right now. Hooping. The Fever won more games than with AB than they won with CC than the previous year. AB had in terms of wins was greater than CC. You talking about overall her rookie year? Oh my god.
That's what I said. Bro.
Yeah, LA back, y'all. Yeah, LA is back, bro. As long as you get the strokes in, not step strokes, just get your strokes in for the day, bro.
Man,
I don't
come
know how
on.
many it is, but however many that is, please, we happy that you come here. Now that I know you just here to get your keystrokes in, hey man, type away.
Hey man.
Hey, SC looking good. We got 10 Gamecocks in the league now.
Hey, I'm here
Y'all
for it,
have
man.
to y'all have to excuse the chat. We got some people who come through just to hit their keystrokes goal of the day. Ignore them, and continue the conversation. They
I
takes
love
be
it.
wild as hell.
I love it because it be so out of left field, though. It don't even be making no type of sense. It's out of left field.
You can't be watching the same basketball we're watching. Let's talk. We got them playing tonight. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say how you feel about Zia. Zia put up in Seattle.
That's what I
How
was
you
just
feel
about to say.
about
I was
you?
gonna say let's talk Zia Cooke and Tahina Pow.
Pow, pow, bow, bow.
I feel like they both got like that they coming off the bench, but they not off the radar right now. Like they still on the radar. If they still keep if they still keep contributing, they're I see their roles growing. And I see them, being factors down the stretch. I mean, who Pow didn't play next?
Hey man. All right, so
I don't know where Henny at.
Yeah, Zia Cooke, man, she just is. They gotta just keep giving her more minutes for her to be successful.
Yeah, but when you say
also,
more minutes, who would you take minutes from to give her those minutes? That's what I was looking at. Like,
you could take minutes from Skylar Diggins. She ain't out there doing no.
Oh, they ain't taking no. They're not taking no.
Man,
they not taking no minutes from Skylar. Big Skylar. They ain't taking no minutes from Big Skylar.
Man,
who gonna take?
She out there,
who gonna take her?
She out there crying.
Rob, who gonna take Skylar minutes? Who gonna take Skylar minutes? Who gonna take Skylar minutes?
Boy, you like I ain't there. Shit. Come sit down.
Yeah. That's the problem. Ain't nobody there to take Skylar minutes. Who going to tell Skylar? And she just Diggins too. No Smith. Who going to tell Skylar? Ain't no. It's less minutes coming.
Listen, I'll have Skylar playing 28 minutes a game. Stop crying. Doing all this crying for what? Listen.
How many minutes did she get?
But I say this though to Seattle, you don't know what they got going on in Seattle because they rotation it changed every game. I ain't gonna hold you. They up there changing their rotation every game. You don't know who gonna play, who ain't gonna play. I'm about to get somebody.
Yeah, Rob about to get somebody smacked. You about to get somebody smacked in the locker room, in the office, talking about Skylar minutes going somewhere. Ooh.
Man, Skylar out there looking atrocious, man. Stop it. She out there looking atrocious right now.
I need Skylar to lock in, but at the same time, I don't know what the loss of that Smith means, right? And we saw Kelsey Plum. We saw Kelsey Plum have her roller coaster. So whatever that looks like, life is lifing for Skylar Diggins, and 100%, it's not gonna look the same every day. But I think that she's giving 100% every day. But her team also has to pick it up for her because there's plenty of days that Skylar picked it up for other people. So that's the part of the being the team and then taking into the consideration that just life is happening for folks. So. Skylar is still Skylar Diggins. You got to give her a minute to kind of get back to who that is or whatever.
Yeah, whatever that look like. Yeah, until then, it is what it is. But I mean, as long as you allow.
So you said Zia? Let Zia. You said Gabby
let Zia. Yeah, let Zia. Hey, listen, let Zia play next to Gabby, man. Give her some minutes in her. I mean, once you take out, because here's the thing, right? You got Williams playing next to Skylar, right? When you got both of them playing next to each other, you can't tell me. You got to go to the bench and get somebody got to come out off the bench. You ain't even played them the whole 40. Somebody got to come in, give it a little bit more run.
Skylar gonna be in there putting in letters because of Rob, putting letters in people's lockers because of Rob.
Hey, listen, shake my hand now. Hey, better understand what's going on.
Hey, listen, I think the Valks make the playoffs. The Mercury, we ain't talked about them. We're going to do a show on the Mercury. We're going to do a show on the Mercury, Genera. See, Genera, shh.
Yeah.
About that Mercury.
Yeah. You got to be quiet on them. Yeah.
Nobody paying attention. Ain't nobody paying attention out there in Phoenix, Genera.
Hey, listen. Listen. But I told, from the beginning of the season, I said, that's my sleeper team, the Mercury. I said, people going to sleep on it.
Hey. The Valks can make the playoffs. I think the Valks can make the playoffs. You bring back you bring back LA.
So listen, you already know 2 teams already eliminated out of the 3 teams already eliminated out the playoffs, right? So they got to make it by default. Right? Think about it. Connecticut, Dallas, Chicago. They all 3 of them teams already out of the rim. So
man,
that's 3 teams right now. You can just go ahead and kiss that up goodbye, right? It's 8 playoffs.
Especially when I look at the Valks, right? I look at the Valks and the teams that they lost to, with the exception of the Sparks, who I tell you all the time, the Sparks is a team, when they get healthy, that's a team that can beat anybody or lose to anybody. They got to just figure out their organization. They have a talented squad. But when you look at and this is the other thing, people get caught up in these records right now. They're not looking at who people playing. The Valks, the only people the Valks lost to was the Liberty and the Lynx and the Mercury. The Liberty and the Lynx was in the championship last year. They lost to the Liberty twice, the Lynx once, and the Mercury, who I got going to the playoffs right now. They beat the Aces, they beat the Mystics, who've been hooping, and they beat the Sparks, who they lost to one time. So You could say that they not a good team, but they lost to the Liberty. They got blew out by the Liberty the first time, and then I think, I take that back. The first time I think they lost by like 5. They lost to the Lynx by like 11. So they're not this organization that y'all talking about. They not that.
Yeah, they
Queens, Connecticut, and Chicago need to just pick up and prepare for next year, or get together and put together one team. You know what I'm saying, Genera, with the talent between them three.
They done for.
Genera, if you haven't noticed yet, not watching the games at all, just watching the box scores. Even if they at the game, they're looking on their phone at other shit. They're not. But you can tell by the comments, ain't no basketball watching going on. Not in the basketball we see going on. Satu been getting you your parlays. Officer T Davis, you ain't even been coming in the match and sharing your tickets. You been winning all the money by yourself. I thought we was better than that, fam. I had to call you out. Now hold on, parlay. Hold on, parlay. You was like, you was like, help me, tell me what to do, all that. I don't know. Help me. Then you start winning and left the club. Oh no. Oh, you got some explaining to do, Officer T Davis. You got some explaining to do. Only lost by 5 versus Liberty, so they could easily end up in the semis in the playoffs. Thank you.
The Vault makes it. Golden State makes it to the playoffs. That's a team that you don't want to play in the playoffs. That's a team that you do not want to play in the playoffs, because
you goddamn right. You know what else?
However many games it's gonna be.
It's gonna be a team you don't want to play next year either, because it's gonna be some free agents trying to get there, and they're gonna get a good pick. They're gonna bring them a nice rookie in there. I'm telling y'all, watch this. But remember, the Vouch came in and told y'all we're going to win the championship in 3 years or something like that. They were like, we're going to win the championship in 3 to 5 years. They came in the dough. Just like that. Yeah, what? We don't know who's the general manager. We don't know who the coach is or nothing. But we figured something out with the Warriors, and we'll be champs in 3 years, okay? 3 to 5. So there's that.
But listen, they took the game plan of the Warriors, though. We going to go 12 deep. Is that how the Warriors won? They was 12 deep?
Let's go.
They took that same game, but we're going to go 12 deep, and we're going to figure it out. Hey, listen, all we got to do is get one star. We're going to be 12 people on this roster. We're going to be straight. Man, watch out.
Officer T. Davis, here's the thing. Unless they went in there and told Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso, hey, and to me, I would be disrespected. I would be disrespected walking in the 2-time champion and then you telling me, hey, sit around and lose for 4 years till Lay and Hannah and them come. Fuck you talking to? Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Who?
Hey, Who? I'd have been about it. Hey.
Yeah, that's that. Hey,
not me.
Well, that's just me. Ain't that what Glorilla say? That's just me. Yeah, no, that's just me. Get me the fuck out of here. No, I'm not doing that.
Cut me, trade me. I'm gonna be a disruptor. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be a detriment to the team.
Hey, listen. Well, if they ain't telling them that, then that's even worse because they're gonna demand a trade. Ain't no way I'm finna sit around and this league finna change like it's finna change, and you want me to sit around and wait on Hannah Hidalgo? And I love Hannah. Yeah. All go. But is Hannah gonna walk into the WNBA ready to lead some players that's been there 4 years already to where they trying to go after they've been taking for 4 years? Hell no. No. Yeah, no. They ain't gonna get no super team like that. That whatever. No. Indy is gonna play 3X. Okay, I like that.
That's good. Hey, listen. It's
why they got rid of LA. We felt like LA, Letitia and me here was just a money type of thing, and now they had international players that were going to be leaving to go play Euro basketball.
They gave her a guarantee.
They got the work out of them. Yeah, and then they guaranteed her a contract for the rest of the year. So she's back with the Vouts. I'm looking for her to drop a nasty 30 on somebody.
Yeah, I mean, she just came in. They already, you know what I'm saying, they let her go. They already made an agreement with her, like, hey, we're going to bring you back. We're only going to have these players for this amount of games. She understood, stayed in, like, hey, guess what? She probably stayed in Golden State the whole time she was there, you know what I'm saying, shooting in the gym, because she already knew what was up. Like, I ain't got to go nowhere. Listen, my apartment, everything.
That's good. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Just play cool. We got this. You know what I'm saying? You might not play the first month, but, hey, check this out.
Listen.
We're going to get you right.
Hey, the New York Liberty looking real good. Marie Johannes being back is a good pickup for them, and Natasha Cloud being back too.
I don't
Officer
know.
T. Davis, Officer T. Davis, you trying to ignore me about what I said about them parlays, and you keep talking about this other stuff. I don't want to hear nothing about this guy? Tell me about these parlays.
See me, I don't know if New York really been tested like that, because a lot of the teams they play, it's been a lot of injuries to teams they've been playing. So I don't know who they really are, right? Are they front running and they up there, they looking nice because they undefeated? I give you that, right? The blowouts, it looks good on paper, but there's just a lot of blowouts across the board that shouldn't even be happening across the board, right? The league got to fix that. The league got to fix
that. They blew out the Aces, who I expect to be in the playoffs. They got played close by the Valves, and they only beat the Fever by 2. I had the Fever losing in the semifinals. So they got some stuff to figure out too. They got to get healthy and all of that too. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be some things that got to be figured out, because I mean, right now on paper it looks good. We gonna find out when it comes to the real playoff time what it is, because you got to think about it. It's an entire season. What they look like right now, they might not be healthy by the end of the season. So keep on doing what you're doing. I like it.
We got Ty Harris. We got Ty Harris on injury watch. Day to day, I think, with the knee, right?
Hey, Ty, stay out as long as possible. Just like Paige, stay out as long as possible. I do not want your just tell them go ahead and trade Enrique. Once they trade Enrique, go ahead and come back. We good. But stay out as long as possible until they trade Enrique. We good.
Okay. So Ty Harris on injury watch. Tiff Mitchell and Sanaya Fagan probably on opposite ends of the rookie and the vet spectrum, right? You got Tiff, she's a depth. So no panic, just poise, be ready. Fagan kind of in the same situation. Like, she's playing behind Hamby, Jackson.
Man, they just ain't trying to.
She got to be patient. She got next.
She's a practice player. That baby, what they doing? She finna be a practice player her whole rookie year, because they ain't trying to play her until somebody get hurt. And even when somebody got hurt, even when Stevenson didn't play a game, they still didn't play her. And they played against her when they could have played her.
Officer T. Davis, I can't take credit for that. That's Rob's recipe. That's why I got to get back to work. $100 a day. 100 shekels a day. That's the go. Paige headache is down. Is gone now. She's sick. Yeah, Paige was like, my headache's gone. I'm sick now. It was like, oh, you got a concussion. She was like, yeah, my stomach hurt.
Yeah, good. I ain't interested in.
So, Fagan and Tiffany both kind of just weighing their, waiting their turn to be able to show what they can do.
Tiffany get more run. It's just the situation they put her. The situation they put her in, it's hard for her to be successful. They got to plan the 4. Like, what are we doing? Like, she's put her on the wing where she's supposed to be at. Stop playing her at the 4. I'm good with it.
Caitlin said she ain't rushing her. She said she ain't rushing herself back. She was gonna get reevaluated and then see. There's 44 games. It's some load management going on in all of this that we watch.
Yeah, let's be clear. When a W at them 4 games, oh yeah, it's load management, and you watching load management in front of your eyes. You just don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
We was already complaining about 40 games, and then you add 4 more games onto the schedule. Oh yeah. We gonna see how to do this load management. We gonna see how that worked out.
Most people is gonna be free agents. Yeah. So at this point, you trade in to try to build a relationship with a player to try to keep them there. If you're gonna trade for them, if you're not trading for them to just make a run for it this year, then you're trying to build a relationship.
Here's what people don't keep forgetting, right? If you trade for somebody, because of the way they're trying to make the CBA, you might have the rights to that person where you could pay that person more. So if you trade for somebody, you're gonna have the rights to that person, and you can pay them more. Hey, if I know that this player can walk away for free, I might well trade and get something for it, and I can protect it. Like, some got to give. Like, am I gonna keep taking L's because you got a bad attitude and a low basketball IQ, or I'm just gonna trade you and try to get something for you, and then I can protect whatever that is, and have the bird rights to it. Like, they're gonna have some type of rights to the players where now you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be able to, like, hey, if you want to go and get her, you're gonna have to give me a pick, or you're gonna have to give me something out of it. Like, you can't just walk away for free. There's gonna be some sign and trade stuff happening. They're gonna change something in CBL.
They said they think Paige got that Enrique arthritis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Y'all wow.
Hey, let's talk. Sit down, man. Yeah.
Let's talk. Camila Cardoso. Let's talk Camila Cardoso.
Hey, Cardoso. Hey, shoulder hurt. Stay out for the rest of the season. Don't even play. All right, that's my motto. Go ahead.
Man, when they run through her, man, it's nobody. It's not a big in the game that I like to watch play better when it goes through Camila Cardoso. The way she run the floor, catch the ball, finish at the rim, defend the rim. When she's active, when she's activated, one of the best, one of the prettiest games to watch. Run the floor like a gazelle. I love me some Camila Cardoso, man. I wish that they would play her, but they're not gonna do that, man. So with Vandersloot going down for the rest of the season, I'm with you. You know, I don't know that. I feel like the pressure. And I talked about this last night. Like Chicago, the spotlight's on you. You got one, you know, and then a Gamecocks fan even pointed out, like, I was thinking that like Vandersloot is down, they'll get a hardship. They don't even get a hardship because they're not under 10. So nope. This is it.
You need somebody else to get hurt.
So I don't know. It looked like it's gonna be. So to me, it's Big Doso. I know Doso is leaving to go play with the Brazilian team, but at this point, man,
finesse the system. Finesse the system. Hey, Mo Jab, you got on the bench. Hey, my knee hurt, man. Hey, take me out so you gonna sign somebody. Come on, man. Hey, y'all gotta get smarter than this, dog. Like you mean to tell me that Golden State's smarter than y'all? How to play the system? You mean to tell me Golden State is smarter than y'all?
Yeah.
Golden State.
You know what it's telling you? You know what it's telling you? Natalie was paying more attention than what's that her name? Natalie Nakase? Yeah. That's her name? She was paying more attention than Tyler in Las Vegas. See, they both came from Vegas. Let's look at where everybody at. They both came from Vegas. And then you look at Chicago and you look at the Mystics and you're like, damn, man, you got Sidney Johnson in the building? Did y'all even talk to Sidney? Did Sidney even want to talk to y'all though?
You know what's crazy about Washington? Like, let's talk about Washington for a second, right? He find out how to play 4 bigs out there. Mama Dosa, Kiki, Bay, and Edwards. He found a way to play all 4. You mean to tell me you can't?
Y'all just go and see if they can deal with it.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna start the game off with Dosa and Kiki. Then I'm gonna come in with Bay, and then I'm gonna come back with Kiki and Edwards in the game. Like he finding ways to mix and match the lineup to find a way to get victories. And you mean to tell me you can't figure out nothing in Chicago? You can't figure out no line about how to get players on the floor. All right,
exactly.
I'm done with it.
106 in the chat, y'all. Run them likes up for us. What? Let's talk Haley Jones. What does Phoenix see that ATL did? Nothing. She just got cut in Phoenix, didn't she? Did Haley just get cut, or I'm tripping?
Yeah, no, she got cut. You ain't tripping.
From Phoenix too, right?
Yeah. You know why she got cut? Because AT and Cobb about to come back.
Yeah, that was it. She'll find a spot somewhere else. Bro, he told you. Only Morale told you got to stop. They still under 500.
All right, man. Just be patient, dog. Just be patient, bro. Don't worry about it. Just be patient.
Only Morale seemed like type just microwave a cake.
Yeah, just be patient.
I'm gonna microwave a cake. Only Morale around here microwave cakes.
They only got a losing record because check out their schedule, right? They had to play Vegas, they had to play Indiana, they had to play New York. Then play Indiana and New York again. So you tell me, right? A young team has to go play against the top of the league. Come on, dog. What are we talking about, man? Everybody they lost to got a winning record. They ain't lost to nobody with a losing record. Like, man, what?
Only Morale.
Come on, dog.
Only Morale. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Do you got a book in front of you that's just like WNBA 101? Is that? I don't know where these takes is coming from. Female hoops for y'all know how it go.
I mean, I love it, man. I mean, I'm here for the conversation.
Chicago doesn't have a go-to player, a star.
Oh man, I know they got 6'7" over there.
They do. They just need to figure out how to get that ball to that go-to players. Listen. You gonna say it?
Yeah.
Y'all know the line of books, man. I ain't gonna call nobody out their name, but it seemed like you reading from that book right there.
I know they got 6'7".
No. You overreact. You overreact a lot. We can tell. Out here microwaving cakes. No, the go-to player doesn't have to be the star. I agree. The go-to player does not have to be the star. I agree with that. I agree with that. But we got one more Gamecock we got to talk about. The most slept on all-star in the league. Oh, what else you want to say about Miller? It's because if they not going, you said Miller sit down. That was it.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, move forward.
If the best thing for Camilla is the shoulder is hurt, stay hurt, Miller.
Move forward.
Go play back. I need you to get your Satu Sabali on. Go play for your people and come back and that shoulder still hurting, honey. Take your time.
You got it.
The most slept on all-star in the league. Argue with me in the chat. Matter of fact, argue with your mama. Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray is the most slept on all-star in the league. Tell me why she ain't. Tell me why she ain't. Alicia Gray been hooping. Woo! She been hooping. Tell me she ain't.
Alicia Gray.
Come on, man. She's shooting 39.5 from 3 right now. Elite efficiency. Stop playing with me. Y'all don't see Alicia Gray fingerprints on how Tahina Papa was coming into the WNBA. Stop playing. Y'all better talk to me about these guards don't develop. Woo! Talk to me about these guards don't develop out here. Y'all see her hooping? Tell me she ain't hooping.
Hey, she don't develop, but we got
to me. You can't tell me that Alicia Gray is not top 3 two-way guards in the dub right now. You can't tell me that she's not. You can't tell me that she's not. Period. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hear her argument, y'all, because man, she hooping. I'm so happy for this kid right now.
Hey man, you can't make this up, man.
She just a scorer though.
Yeah, that's why I gotta laugh at it. Yeah, you ain't watching no hoops for real, man.
Hey, when you see stuff like that, you just say, man, halfway to their strokes count. Halfway to their keystrokes count. Yeah, she hooping for sure.
Yeah,
two-way, hell yeah.
Think about it. I'm saying think about it. Name a two-way player. It ain't hard. Name one.
Alicia Gray. Who else y'all got? No.
I'm here for it.
Anybody?
You can't name one, but you say top 3? Question mark. You gotta name somebody. Name somebody. Play both sides. I'll give you a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a rookie.
Hey, listen, she averaging 20 points, 5 rebounds, 4.5 assists, steal.
Hey, yeah,
what else I want?
Yeah, you got him choked up.
Shooting 48 from the floor, shooting 42.9 from 3 on the season. Tell me that ain't all-star. Tell me that ain't MVP status.
I know you still thinking because you can't name one. We already know that.
You said put that book down. The answer is not in the book. The answer is not in the book. You got to find this one in yourself, only Morale. You got to find this one from here. Where is it? Where's the answer?
The script is over.
You already used your 50-50 and your lifeline. You got to get this answer. Who is it? Name him.
Man.
When Angel gets scoring opportunities, she's not efficient. Cardoso doesn't want the ball. Cardoso does want the ball. You gotta be able to get Cardoso the ball. Cardoso not gonna just keep doing cardio for you out there either. Part of this is just basic basketball. When your big run the floor, when your big make a rebound, when your big make a defensive play, when your big kick out and start the fast break, and they run the floor and get down the floor faster than the other guards and the forwards, reward your big. When your big is running, giving you a target coming up the floor, hit your big. Start your big off. Camila Cardoso told y'all who she could be if y'all start the game off with her. She got y'all 12 straight points damn near. And then y'all went away from her and just had her just running.
You know, so check this out. You know why people be thinking of why she don't want the ball? It's because her goddamn guards can't get her the goddamn ball. Have you ever thought
Not only that,
have you ever actually?
They look her off, Rob. How do you look off 6'7" on the floor? Held the ball, and Miller was wide open, and Nurse waited for the defense. Man, y'all better start watching these games. Sabrina Ionescu is not a top 3 two-way guard. Caitlin Clark is not a top 3 two-way guard. Do you even know what the fuck a two-way guard is? And I mean that goddamn. Two-way mean you play on both sides of the ball. Get the fuck out the basketball conversation. You came with two people that don't even fucking play defense. Get your silly ass out the conversation, man. And I mean that. That was a silly ass answer. Get your silly ass out the conversation, man. That was the silliest shit you could put in here. I've been going back and forth with you and trying to see what you know, but you don't know nothing. You don't know shit about basketball with them two names that you just led with. Are you in the conversation? Where you at? How much medicine you had today? What? Man, fuck out of here with that shit, man. No, we're not talking about. That's what we're talking about. Two-way guards. Two-way means you play on both sides of the ball. Two-way means offense and defense.
Get out the conversation,
man.
Go, man. Go. Too much, man. You explain too much.
Man, to get your keystroke, just type A, B, C, D. Just keep typing the alphabet over and over again with that silly ass shit you just put in it. Wow. Man, we waited for that answer. We waited for that. And you doubled down on it and put some emojis with it. Get your silly ass out the chat, man. Go somewhere with that, man. Go somewhere with that, man. Oh, my God.
Hey, pretty ugly. I would have let you get right.
MJ, not only Clark, they gave us a Ionescu and Clark as 1 and 2. Two-way guards in the league. Do you hear me? Oh my gosh, bro. Then you should have stayed out the conversation because the conversation was about two-way guards. So you should have kept your non-existent ass out the conversation. You should have just kept your non-existent ass out the conversation there. Yeah, just stay over there. And two-way guards don't exist to you. Stay over there in that make-believe ass basketball league you play in. We ain't got time for that shit. You talking real basketball over here. Go somewhere with that.
This all you have to do. Listen, this all you have to do. Hey, listen, I don't even know, you know what I'm saying, if it's enough two-way guards. Like, you could have eased your way out of the conversation.
You could have said, I don't know what a two-way guard is.
Yeah. Like, you could have eased yourself out of the conversation, but you went and went there like you knew what you was talking about. Come on, dog.
Oh, hey, boy, you done missed a good one today. Go back and watch. Woo.
I know what a two-way, coach. I know what a two-way is. Put me in, coach. You
should have led what you don't believe in two-way guards then instead of putting that stupid ass answer up there.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
if
man,
you don't want two-way guards, you
paint yourself worse and worse, bro. Your basketball IQ is just fail. It's bottoming out in this bitch.
I ain't never heard somebody say I don't want no two-way guard. Come on.
I don't believe in two-way guards. I don't believe in two-way guards.
Hey, man, you can't make this shit. Hey, man.
But I'm telling you, I swear, hey, you'll sound smarter if you just start typing the alphabet in this bitch. A, B, C, D, E, F, C, G, H, I, J, K, send. It would look better in the chat. Than the shit you putting out here.
Just stop typing. A two-way guard and a 3-and-D player is complete different. They're not even the same players. Just stop typing. Just stop. Just for you.
You only win when you play defense. That's why they two favorite guards. Oh my God. Hey y'all, PSA. Stop giving life to cats that don't know what they're talking about. Hey, low basketball IQ. First level thinkers. Got a first level thinker excited. This is ridiculous.
Hey, man. Hey, MJ, man. It's just comedy, man. Listen, you just gotta let people tell on themselves. That's it. Just let them keep talking. They gonna tell on themselves. Hey, listen, we just are having a basketball conversation, right? And then you come in here and we tell you that Alicia Gray is hands down, top 3 in the league, two-way players. And then you come out and you just let them talk. We ain't do nothing. We just let them talk.
Oh yeah, we got to get you off location. We got to get you off location so you can get back to participate.
Yeah, man, it's okay. Just let some people talk. They're gonna always tell on themselves.
Oh my gosh, bro! Now they want to know what's a two-way guard if you lose the game. What is any kind of guard then if you lose the game? Listen, man, just keep drinking. Only Morale, stop typing. Just keep drinking. Whatever that shot is, double up, man, and enjoy the Monday.
Oh man!
You on Page Concussion Protocol? Mm,
Hey, that'll take you off for the day right there, man.
Just get to drinking, man. Just get to drinking. You not understanding the logic? There's no logic behind it.
There isn't. Like,
Asia's not good because they losing. Yeah, first level thinkers. I think Alicia Gray is the number 1 two-way guard out there. I just said top 3, so I didn't come off as biased. But I don't even have a list. But since you said she wasn't, I wanted to know who you had better. You came with some guards that don't even play defense. Somebody said they thought Ryan Howard was kind of decent.
Listen, this year, her effort on defense is a little bit better. She's taken an assignment. She got it.
Sykes who? I like that.
She took the assignment to, guard CC. So you gotta give her a little credit this year. Give her a little credit. Sykes is one, like Sykes and Alicia Gray. That could be 1 and 2 right there, right? Off the top of your head.
I need Carrington to start scoring a little bit more because she's gonna bring it on that defensive side. She bringing it a little bit more on the offensive side this year. She trying to grow into that, but Alicia Gray is the one right now. Now you know that Sykes ain't bad, but you couldn't think of Sykes. When you had a chance to think of Sykes, you thought of Sabrina.
The script is over, baby.
Bro. I can't make this up, man. Okay, make this up. You're like, yeah, Sykes is good.
Close the book on him. We found a fraud.
Ryan is doing better than I expected because y'all know I give Ryan a hard time. All the time.
You should have asked the AI on Google. They probably would have told you.
Gotta have more than one resource. One resource. I told you, use that 50-50. Use that lifeline. This one had to come from you. When it was all on you, you came with Sabrina and Cece.
They try to rebuttal with it. They try to rebut a 3-and-D. Like a two-way player and 3-and-D is the same player. That's not.
What is my thoughts about Candace Parker's comments on AR being in the perfect situation with Marsh and she needs more development to flourish under Marsh? I have to disagree with Candace. I definitely think that AR needs some more development. I like what Candace asked. I think Candace asked like, what is Reese's spot? What's her go-to spot and what's her go-to move? I like those questions, but I don't think that Tyler Marsh is the one. I don't think that Tyler Marsh is one. I think that people give Tyler Marsh credit for developing Asia because Asia played so well. He was a developmental coach there. But I don't think that he had a lot to do with Asia's development. He did a lot of development with Jackie Young and her shot. And I give him that. But I don't know that helps. I don't know that helps Angel. I want to see Angel keep working with players like Lisa Leslie. Go ahead.
Now that you bring that up, does Jackie miss Marsh in Vegas? Now that you bring that situation up, because she
may miss Marsh, but to me, Jackie hasn't looked the same. And I keep saying this, Jackie hasn't looked the same since she got ill last year. Remember, Jackie came back last year at the beginning of the season in the MVP conversation, right? Jackie looked like she had been in the gym. She looked strong. She got sick, and her muscles never really came back. She was never really the same after Paris. It's like she had bright spots. She would have a good game and then she would be off again. She would have a good game and she would be off again. So it's just like, damn, like what is going on with Jackie Young? Do you think that they knew Tyler was leaving last year? I don't know. I can't figure J.O. out. Does J.O. miss KP? Does she miss KP and Tyler?
Yeah, man. It's like she missed her dog. Like, man, I miss my dog. Like, she over there missing her dog, man.
Okay, now think about this.
But you know
what we talk about missing your dog, right? Think about how Raven and Tanaya gonna look coming back now that you back with your dog. How we expected them to look now that they finna get back running together. So I can see that.
You know what's crazy though? At what point somebody gonna request J.O. to bring her butt up there to the podium and really talk and ask her some real questions? When we gonna get that?
I've never really seen J.O. impress her a lot. Yeah. She doesn't impress her a lot at all. But I know that's a good point.
You know what? I'm gonna make it my business. I'm gonna make it my business. See, let me go ahead and put that.
We're gonna try to find out. We're gonna try to figure out how to get Jo to that podium. Man. But yeah, Alicia Gray was the last one that we needed to talk about. Who had the best week? I think Alicia and Asia both was players of the week. I think, right? I think they both was.
Yeah, it was Asia and what's her name? Kiki won Rookie of the Month, and then Fee won Player of the Month. But whatever.
She did a podcast with Sue Berg. Yeah, she did the podcast, but she never comes to the podium. What's your thoughts on Chelsea Gray this season?
She needs to be better. She needs to play better. She needs to trust her teammates. She needs to play better. She needs to get us organized in the offense. And run something. Just run some type of action. I don't care what the action is or who it's for. Just run action consistently so we have some type of flow offense where the ball is popping. The biggest difference where you see with the Aces this year is the ball is only touching 2 or 3 people's hands. In previous years, the ball is popping, it's touching everybody's hand. It's all 5 players involved. The ball is touching, everybody's in rhythm. We ain't had one game where we really been in rhythm where the ball just been popping, defense moving. The defense is changing side to side, and we getting layups. Like when we're not getting a lot of layups, and it ain't coming from just quote unquote Asia, and we're not getting a lot of backdoor and a lot of cutting. That's when you know we still ain't figured it out yet.
Mm-hmm.
So once we do that part, we'll be fine. That's the
so
biggest
I thought
key
this
right
was.
now.
I know we talking Gamecocks, but before we got here, this was a weird question, so I thought we would answer this one. Will Angel Reese last in the WNBA? Hell yeah. Why wouldn't she? Well, I mean, what do you mean? When you say will she last? What do you mean? Like player wise, like can she play? Hell yeah, as long as she want to play, she gonna last in the WNBA and unrivaled.
You know why she's
Angel's gonna get on your nerves. Angel's gonna get on people's nerves for how she's gonna be around. That's a defensive player of the year. That's a future defensive player of the year.
When is the last time they just wiped the rebounder, the leading rebounder of the league out the league? Like, when has they done that? Because she's the leading rebounder in the league. Like, so
there you go, Officer T. Davis. Like they say, forever. Yeah, like the Sandlot. Hell yeah. What? What she make? Angel's in the league as long as she want to be in the league. Yeah, that was an interesting question. Why? What did you mean by that, Matthew? I was just wondering.
I gotta know. I mean, I just want to know from the standpoint.
Here goes somebody else. Look, all y'all that come with that y'all think it's so funny. Knee bounder, bro. The take is so lame, so old, and so disproven. So check the numbers. Check the numbers with that knee bounder take. Hell yeah, she'll last. Even if you take away, because if you take away all of the knee bounds that y'all talk about, she's still out rebounding any player that you talking about. So now what are we talking about?
Hey, so check this out. If you take out Chicago, what you think going on there? If you take her out Chicago, what's going on right now? What you think gonna happen?
Ooh,
because guess what? Yeah, all right. I'm a little long.
Rob, is Chelsea still good enough to be the starting point guard on a championship team?
Yes.
I had to answer that question. I had to answer that question because it didn't sit well with me. Sorry, Rob. I'm sorry. Well, Angel last. Sir, ma'am, what? My bad. I'm sorry. Chelsea. I'm sorry. What did you say? Can Chelsea be the starting point guard? Oh, God damn. Angel had one bad game, so she won't last in the league. Get your basketball IQ up. Will Chelsea still be good enough to be the starting point guard on the championship team? I gotta just move on, bro.
They don't know.
So let me say this. Let me ask you this. I think that Chelsea for sure is still good enough to be the starting point guard on the championship team. Is Chelsea at a point now where she needs to play less starter minutes?
No, I wouldn't say that. Here's the thing. Here's the problem. We're asking We're not asking her to be a point guard.
Mm-hmm.
We're asking her to do something out of her element that she's doing, right? Right.
She
now,
told
right?
us that we asked her to be a scoring guard, right?
Yeah.
Ain't that what she said?
Yeah.
She said going into Unrivaled, I was told coming out of exit interviews to be more of a scoring guard.
Yeah. And so now when it looks like, hey, she's on the scoring team, now y'all upset. Which one do y'all want? Do y'all want her to be the point guard? Or do y'all want her to go score? Which one do y'all want?
Which one do they need?
They need the point guard.
Mm.
The point guard. Listen.
So then who asked her to go be the scoring guard?
We already know who already said that. Hey, you gotta go be a scoring guard because we're losing Plum. So we gotta show people that, you know what I'm saying, we got rid of Plum and it wasn't no bias, because you're gonna step up and you're gonna make up for those points that's leaving. Guess what? We still ain't figured out how we fix those 18 points that Plum left us. We still ain't figured out that. Because guess what?
Hey,
Lloyd's only giving us 10 of it. So we still missing 8 points. So who's coming up to 8 points? Because guess what? Great, you'll start averaging the same thing if Plum was here and she ain't here. So what we do? You might as well be the point guard and still get you 12.
I didn't even see the comment. What was the comment about ugly rebounding? You gotta tell me what the comment was. I'll definitely address it. A rebound is a rebound. Tell me. Let me tell you. What kind of cute points do you get for a rebound? How many? What the fuck? What the who? How many cute points do you get for a rebound? Did you get the rebound? Did we get the ball? Are we still in control of this? That's the name of the game. Here's the thing. For those of y'all that don't watch us a lot, we'll tell y'all a few things. Defense win basketball games. Rebounds win championships. Defensive rebounds is what get the trophy done. He said rebounds is an offensive stat. They're offensive and defensive rebounds, and then you get a total number of defense. You got to read. See, Gennaro, that's when you can tell they're not reading the whole stat box. You know how you cut off? You got to scroll over. Got to scroll. Got to be able to scroll it over. You got to scroll it over. They think it just stopped at offensive. They count the defensive ones too, but you got to scroll that bitch over. You hear me? Got to scroll it over. They ain't scrolling over. Yeah, you got to scroll it over. That's all.
When you see offensive rebounds, and they put rebounds next to it, just take out the offensive rebounds, how many she got, and the rest of my defensive rebounds. It's simple, right? But you need defensive rebounds.
Now you asking somebody to do some math. No, just scroll over. Scroll over and add it up. See the two numbers next to each other.
Hey, listen.
Some of y'all need a visual. It's right there, but you got to zoom. You know what? You got the box zoom. You got the stat box zoomed out too big. Bring it down.
As much as people talk about rebounding is the key. Rebounding is whether you're gonna win or lose a game. Like that's literally controlling if you're gonna win or lose a game.
You know how we know? So here's the thing. Don told y'all our defense is what our transition defense is what jumpstarts our offense. Right? Ain't that what she said? The defense is what jumpstarts the offense. You get that rebound, you get that defensive rebound off the rim, kick that thing out, and we going.
You got to close out possessions. You got to have
no rebounds, no rings.
Yeah, you want to have 3 stops, right? Which is 3 kills, and basketball terms, right? You want 3 kills, right? So 3 kills is close out possession with a rebound, or steal, or block, anything that can jumpstart our offense. We want 3 possessions where we stop the offense, right? We can't. If you can't stack up possession where you're stopping, it's gonna be hard to win the game. So you need defensive rebounding. If you keep allowing people to score, it's gonna be over. So man, we gotta rebound is not supposed to be fun. It ain't supposed to look pretty. It ain't supposed to look cute. Like, nope. If you gonna rebound, you gotta be a dog in there. Like, you gotta go get it.
You know what? Board man get paid. Board man get paid. The board man get paid.
What?
Oh God.
But says you're talking to people that don't understand. Like, you could stay in the league just
you know what rebounding. It is? No, you know what it is, Rob? You know what it is? We're talking to people that I'm talking to people that are taking in basketball games in highlights and not entire basketball games. So if all you see is the 3-pointers and the layups and the dunks, then you're missing the best part of the basketball, which is the defense and the strategy, and me taking your cookies and me blocking your shot and me getting a rebound and kicking it out. But see, people are taking basketball in slivers, highlights of the game here. and reading the stat box. Watch the game. Learn the game. It's a beautiful game.
Or just throwing out random names because you know what I'm saying we
you know when I say that, not everybody. I'm talking about, and you can tell from the type of comments that they give who is only watching the highlights of the game and reading the stat box and then wanting to give you a 9 a.m. Stephen A. Smith type dissertation about the game. They ain't even watched that bitch.
You giving too much credit though, because some of them ain't even reading the box score. They reading something out somebody else's chat and bringing it to somebody else's chat. You giving too much credit.
Here's the thing. I don't debate with people about. I don't debate with people that hate about hate on any player. There's no room for hate. This is all women's hoops. So I don't need to debate with nobody that's hating. What the hell? I'm hating for somebody that's in the league I couldn't get in. We just talking hoops. Yeah, incremental fans. There we go. About Angel Reese and why she is a good player and people only focusing on shooting. My bad. Not you, pretty ugly. That comment wasn't to you. They know who I'm talking to. When they do watch, they still don't know what they watching. Yeah, they have no idea what they watching. But you know what? I guess it's like.
Well, here's the
thing.
I
hear football people say all the time. People will blame interceptions on the quarterback, right? Because you don't know the play. Mm-hmm. You don't know that the wide receiver was supposed to break left, or he was supposed to act like he was going left and then go right, or whatever happened, right? In the breakdown of the play, because you had to understand what it was you were looking at. So sometimes people come on, they see that logo 3 and they like, that was a good shot. No, that was a horrible shot. It went in and it counted, but it was terrible because it was a terrible offensive possession and it came down to a hot potato kind of last minute, throw it up there, see if we can get it in type situation. So if you don't know what you're looking at, a lot of bad basketball looks good because they score. That don't mean it was good basketball.
Yeah.
There's a lot of teams that win basketball games playing bad fucking basketball.
Just to go back to your quarterback analogy.
Yeah, let's go.
A quarterback throws an interception, but you don't know if the ball got tipped at the line of scrimmage. You don't know if the wide receiver tipped the ball up in an error and they're supposed to be caught and somebody else caught it. Like, it's so many variables of stuff that just happen that like all you see is, hey man, they do 3 interceptions. Man, but how's the 3 interceptions happen? Mm-hmm. I get it, right? You know, when people get
one got tipped at the line, you know, yeah. One got tipped at the line. One, my defensive lineman totally just released and let the dude rush at me. So I'm rushed. I'm throwing with somebody in my face. Like, it's a whole lot of stuff that's going on. Just scoring. Sometimes they accidentally score touchdowns too.
Yeah. All right. So to bring it back to basketball terms, right? We talk about rebounding, right? When people get on Angel Reese about rebounding, right? Some people be like, "Well, she had 5 offensive rebounds. Those are all her misses." Did you watch the game?
Mm-hmm.
Because 3 of them,
no, they heard somebody say that. But I want to correct something. I hate to leave stuff uncorrected in the chat, and I got to say this because Gary Payton is one of my favorites. Gary Payton is a NBA national. He's an NBA champion, 2006 NBA champion with the Miami Heat. Don't get it twisted. Y'all might have forgot that Shaq and Gary and them all went down in Miami, but Gary got him one down in Miami. He didn't get one in Seattle. He didn't get one in LA when he was supposed to with everybody. But Gary Payton, that's an NBA champion right there. That is an NBA champion. Oh, I see it in the chat. Y'all talking about Gary never won a ring. Yes, he the fuck he did. Yeah, that's a champion right there. I don't play about Gary. Yeah. I don't play about Gary. Yeah, Gary Payton is a Hall of Famer and a champion. I don't play about Gary. I can't lead. I can't let that one slide. Oh, Isaiah Thomas, excellent defender. I got you, Nicole. But yeah, I ain't gonna let y'all slide that one on him.
Yeah, but no, it's just when people talk about rebounding, they say Angel Reese, she had 5 offensive rebounds. But this is how you know they didn't really watch the game. It's like how many missed shots did she have that she got on rebound on? She could only got 2 of them, but you gonna count all 5 offensive rebounds and say, "Oh, she rebounded her own shot." That ain't true. She got 1 because Camilla missed a shot. She got 2 because Eric Atkins missed a 3, or somebody else missed a 3 in the opposite corner. She got 3 offensive rebounds. But that's never gonna tell you, "Oh, she rebounded her own shot." How, Sway? Bring up the play that showed me. And then let's talk about it. But, you know.
Let me see. Why are people ignoring what Angel does on the defensive end, though? Rebounding and defending will keep her in the league. They don't know basketball.
They don't know basketball. Yeah. It's just that simple. They're not watching basketball to even understand what they're watching. They're just hearing somebody speak upon it, or go read somebody else's chat, and then go run to somebody else's chat, and then try to make it a fact because somebody else said it in somebody else's chat, and it looked like it was a fact, and because they got some reaction off of it, so then they gonna take it somewhere else and be like, "Oh man, it's a fact. That ain't what happened, man. Some people ain't watching basketball."
Not. Rob, what you got coming up for the rest of the day? I gotta get ready for the sound off. We gonna talk. I think we're talking Dallas Wings next. What you got coming up for the rest of the day?
I wish I could join that conversation, but I can't.
You know, if you get a few minutes, pop up.
You never know. You never know. Where I might be.
We talking Kurt Miller's chaos in Dallas.
Yeah, you never know. But I don't think I'll be able to because I had to catch a couple flights. But you never know where I might be at. You know what I'm saying? I might pull up and, you know what I'm saying? You will see. But I don't think I will. But, man, I wish I could. I wish I had the time. But, yeah. Be on the lookout. If y'all not subscribed to both of the channels, man, please subscribe to both of the channels. Please make sure you hit the like, share button. If you're not a member, I'm telling you right now, if you're not a member, you might want to be a member. We got 2 VIP lives coming this week. I'll be in the building somewhere. You don't know where I'm going to be in the building now. But I'm going to be in the building somewhere.
Actually, and it's a VIP live tonight, too, with Coach Coleman. So it's VIP action on these channels.
So yeah, I see. I getting love this week. Y'all getting real true love out here this week. So if you
ain't we stepping. We said we was gonna step it up on the VIP content. We stepping it up on the VIP content, man. He gonna be in the building shaking some hands. Don't miss where he at.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get some couple interviews while I'm in the building. To be honest with you, we'll see how it go. I got a couple people on my mind that I want to get a quick interview in. Even if they give me 5 minutes, we'll take it. But you know, just tune in, you know what I'm saying, and see what's going on. But yeah, but tap in with us. Make sure y'all locked in with us this week because I will be at 2 games this week. I'm not gonna say which games, but I'll be at 2 games, and y'all see what's coming on. Y'all see what's going on.
If those of y'all, I see Tim, you in the channel, you in the thing talking about you like my channel, but I be tripping sometimes. When I be tripping, call me on it. Don't wait and it be like you be tripping. If you think I'm tripping, call me on it. Stand on it. Ask for the link. Come up and tell me how I'm tripping. Come up and tell me where I'm lying at. Don't wait a few days and then be like, oh, you be tripping though. Get at me. That's what I'm here for, the conversation. Rob, can I reach out to you with a question since you're a hoops coach?
Yes. Yeah. Always.
How to reach Rob? How to reach Rob?
So if you go on my channel, everything's in the description how you can reach me. You can reach out to me on IG. You can reach out to me on X. You can email me. It's always, you know what I'm saying, ain't hard to find. But if you go on my platform, you go in my description, you can just hit me in one of those. I'll reach out to you. I'll respond back. Now if you come with some foolishness, I ain't gonna respond to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. But if you got a legit question and you really want to know something, especially from the NIL era, because you might want to get educated, because we're going to do a show on this about this revenue sharing that's coming and how that thing kicks off July 1st. And it's the
How are you going to do it in a few segments to break it all the way down?
Yeah. So y'all stay tuned for that. Yeah. But no,
Tim, we're looking for you. Pull up. Yeah. Pull up.
Yeah, just
if Rob don't answer, if you don't answer, call him out. Come back in here and call him out. We'll figure out why you missed it.
No, I'll definitely answer. But
he respond. I'm teasing. Great resource right there. One of the reasons I wanted to be able to have him on the platform, especially from like a coaching NIL standpoint, recruiting, all that. Y'all never know who's in here.
And then in July, I'll be in Chicago. I'll tell you about Chicago. I'll be there in July. I'll be at the EYBL champion stuff. So I'll be out there in Chicago for sure. You know, we're gonna run into some head coaches, try to see if we can get some interviews and stuff like that. So we're gonna get some things popping then in Chicago. But I'm about to hit the road tonight. So I'll be on the road. I'll be in a couple different cities tonight. Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? We'll have
so we gonna be on location, baby.
Yeah. So we gonna we gonna tap into some places, man. So y'all just tune in, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to all both of the platforms for sure. If you got any questions, y'all can follow Man Media I run all the pages for all the Man Media, so I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it if you hit back. So you can reach out to us on Instagram or on X, and then or you can email us and I'll get back to you.
Absolutely. We appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. I got about 10 minutes. I'm coming up with my nephew. We're gonna talk Kurt's Chaos in Dallas.
I might pop in. I might pop up for 5 or 10 minutes, and then I say I get up out that thing. But I might just pull up on y'all.
Oh man, Les, I'm glad y'all liking the political poly sports. Me and political been working on that. Thank you, Pretty Ugly. Just another listen. It's all types. We having all types of conversation around women's hoops here. We touching all the different realms: entertainment, politics, the game, the money. We want to be go to spots for basketball and the Colorado football too. So just be on the lookout, man.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Y'all better try to get this connection now, cause we growing. You know what I'm saying? We on the road to 10K right quick. When you get to that 10K, you know what happens. More people come into the conversation. More heads get bumped. So, hey, you better find a way to get in it right now.
Appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. If you did not hit the like on the way in, hit the like and the share on the way out. If you're catching us on the rewatch, leave a comment so we know that you pulled up. All of y'all, 5 of y'all, everybody, share this thing out so that they know we was talking. The Buffs are garbage. You'll leave that for football season. Oh man, they about your takes are so trash, bro. But until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.